Hey guys, welcome back to Fury Time channel. Anthony Joshua, undeterred by past constellations, set to face Francis Ngannou in March. Showdown. Joshua's relentless pursuit of challenges showcases his fighting proofs as he gears up for an intriguing matchup against Ngannou. A challenge is never torn down by Anthony Joshua. On March 8th, when he fights mixed martial arts pro Francis Ngannou, he will be a big favorite. Joshua's resume, however, noticeably lacks American puncher Deontay Wilder and British opponent Tyson Fury. He knows that despite the fact that fights with both opponents were never held, he had already committed to face both men. There have been failed attempts to get Tyson Fury and Joshua to fight each other in the past. Joshua had signed a contract to face Wilder this year, but the American pulled out due to an unexpected upset loss to Joseph Parker. The Wilder cancellations was annoying in a way because in 5 weeks we met up, we spoke to lawyers, we signed contracts, all that good stuff. It's a good fight that fans want to see. He continues, I'm not saying it's completely written off, said Joshua. It's a fight where everything was signed and sealed. It just needed both of us to deliver. And he didn't meet his end of the bargain, he added. Anthony Joshua. Deontay Wilder failed to deliver, but it's not completely written off. For almost 7 years now, the highly anticipated Anthony Joshua-Deontay Wilder fight has been in making. At the end of last year, it seemed like the fight might just happen. However, while a date emerged for it, Wilder failed to clear his side of a deal to get the fight rolling. So close, yes, so far. Are there any chances of it happening now? AJ still remains hopefully. On the 9th of February, Deontay Wilder and Joshua were to fight in Saudi. The condition for this fight to happen was that both AJ and Wilder would have to win their respective fights on December's day of reckoning card. The Londoner kept his side of the deal by defeating his Swedish opponent Otto Walin. The Alabama hard-hitter, however, didn't losing to Kiwi fighter Joseph Parker. Did that night mark the renewal of AJ vs Wilder? With just 10 days left for the 8th March fight between 34-year-old AJ and his Cameroonian French opponent Francis Ngannou, the former has been occupied with media interactions. In one of them with the English publication Sky Sports, he kept it real about his awaiting in-the-ring confrontation with 38-year-old Wilder. The 9th February card might have a failed in road, but it does not mean that AJ vs Wilder will never happen. Elaborating on how can fans remain for the fight, the two-time world champion said, it's a fight that fans want to see. However, AJ, an optimist, seems flipped the disappointment of the Wilder fight falling through. For him, it highlighted his stance as a fighter who would not run away from a fight. He explained it, you know what it proved to me, I've signed to fight Fury, I've signed to fight Wilder. I don't duck a fight, I am good prize fighter, Joshua said. Will Anthony Joshua be able to fight back Ngannou's record-breaking powerful punches? What do you think? Let us know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching guys, if you like this video please subscribe to my YouTube channel.